If you're planning a trip in 2026, don't assume everything works the way it did a few years ago. Airlines have changed their policies. Airport security is changing. More countries are replacing paper forms with digital entry systems. And some travellers are discovering the hard way that a perfectly valid passport still isn't enough to board their flight. Today, I'll walk you through 7 important travel rule changes every American should know before booking their next vacation. Some of these could cost you hours at the airport, or even prevent you from travelling altogether. Let's get started. Rule number 1. Your passport may still be too old. Many travellers believe their passport only needs to be valid until the day they return home. That isn't true. Many countries, including much of Europe, require your passport to remain valid for at least 6 months after your arrival or departure. Some airlines won't even let you board if your passport doesn't meet the destination's requirements. Before every international trip, check your expiration date. Verify the country's passport validity requirements. Make sure you have enough blank pages. This simple check can save an expensive vacation. Rule number 2. Real ID finally matters. Beginning in 2027, Real ID enforcement will be fully underway for domestic flights in the United States. If you still don't have a Real ID driver's license, you'll need another acceptable form of identification, like a passport. If your driver's license doesn't have the required marking, don't wait until your next vacation. Visit your state's DMV now before appointment delays become a problem. Rule number 3. Digital entry forms are replacing paper. Remember filling out customs cards on airplanes? More countries are eliminating them. Instead, travellers are expected to complete online arrival forms before they leave home. Some destinations require QR codes, health declarations, digital customs forms, online immigration registration. Miss one of these requirements, and you could spend much longer clearing immigration, or even be denied boarding. Always check your destination's official government website before departure. Rule number 4. Airline carry-on rules keep getting stricter. One airline may allow your carry-on. Another may charge you $100 at the gate. Budget airlines have become especially strict regarding personal item dimensions, carry-on weight, battery regulations, checked baggage fees. Even full-service airlines continue adjusting their baggage policies. Measure your luggage before every trip, not after arriving at the airport. Rule number 5. Airport biometrics are expanding. More airports now use facial recognition technology for passport control, boarding, customs, security screening. Participation is voluntary in many locations, but the technology is becoming increasingly common. Understanding how biometric screening works can make your airport experience much smoother. Rule number 6. TSA rules continue to evolve. Security screening looks different than it did just a few years ago. New CT scanners mean some airports allow electronics and liquids to stay inside bags. Others still require removing them. Shoe screening policies have also changed at many airports, but not every airport has adopted the same procedures. Pay attention to airport signs and follow TSA officer instructions rather than relying on what happened during your last trip. Rule number 7. Travel insurance is becoming more important. Extreme weather, flight disruptions, medical emergencies, lost luggage. International travel has become less predictable. Many travellers skip insurance because they think they'll never need it. But one cancelled flight or unexpected hospital visit can cost thousands of dollars. Before travelling internationally, compare insurance options and understand exactly what your policy covers. Sometimes the cheapest policy ends up providing the least protection. Bonus tip. One final piece of advice. Never rely solely on social media for travel information. Travel rules change constantly. Visa requirements, entry procedures, airport regulations, government travel advisories. Always verify information using official government sources before your departure date. What was true 6 months ago may no longer apply today. Conclusion. Travel is becoming easier in many ways. But it's also becoming more digital. A few minutes of preparation before your trip can save hours of frustration once you arrive at the airport. Which of these travel rule changes surprised you the most? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoy practical travel tips that help you travel smarter, be sure to subscribe to Travel 360 Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.